today with the content warning first round. The study of the humanities often challenges us as we examine the full range of the human experience. This Certamen round contains mention of violence, including family violence, sexual assault, and trafficking. As always, take care of yourselves and reach out to your chaperones and sponsors if you need to talk to them. All right, so we all have name tags. Let's perform a buzzer check. Could I have A1, A2, A3, A4, B1, B2, B3, B4, C2, C4. All right, and could I have all of these folks? Good. Okay. So moving right along, we're up third round. So we all remember, please wait to be recognized before shouting out your answer, even if you're sure you're first. If you're not, you'll be disqualified, and you could be giving another team the answer. At this point, let's turn off or silence any cell phones, any smartwatches on our hands. I'd like to see them just out of sight, like in the pocket or something. Just to get anything like that's far enough. All right, so yeah, phones off. Audience, please remember to be quiet. This is a big room, but sound can carry, little whispers can carry. I know you're excited to play along, whispering, oh, I know that one. Mouth them to your neighbors. Let's hold it all inside. Remember that the sound travels, and even if they can't hear an answer, it's still distracting to our players and distracting to you as a reader. There will be plenty of time to cheer at the score checks and to quickly exit or enter if you need to at those times. Let's go through the Aurelia passage so you get a sense of how I pronounce Latin. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti, sua callida ingenti, et equo. 30 nudos magnos Iovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabat. Tandem hic equus iratissimus domum recurre coipit. Hel, Aurelia Anglica dixit. You can read about the year 312 AD in history books, but can you tell us what the abbreviation OP period, CIT period means? Any questions on my pronunciation? Mr. Jones, would you mind collecting the passage? Also just checking that the paper has nothing untoward on. All right, a couple quick reminders about consultation. Remember that toss-ups are between each of you players and myself as a moderator. No collaborating in any way. No sort of signaling, verbal or non-verbal. So no looking at each other, nudging each other, pulling your ear, whispering, winking, anything like that. Trying to give away any sort of communication. Just use your own brain and focus on the question. Of course, bonus questions you can consult. And remember, no one can ever steal your bonus questions. You don't have to whisper. If you don't want to, feel free to chat out loud with your partners. Make sure they can all hear. Also, audience, please do not try to convey any sort of information to any of the players. Also, if you see something fishy, please don't interrupt me mid-question shouting out, aha, consultation. I would gladly listen to any concerns you have at the appropriate time between questions, score checks. Please politely bring them to our attention. That also goes for challenges. If you think that any question was an error, any ruling was an error, I will use my best moderator discretion during the round with the help of my co-moderator to give our students the fairest and best experience. But you can please bring those concerns to one of us or the Certamen chair. Also a reminder, this is round 3, so any protests or challenges must be lodged within 15 minutes of the end of the round, because we are deliberating, making sure tonight to make sure everyone knows their finals standing for semifinals. All right. All right. Could I see the captain of each team? A2, B1, and C2. Perfect. And any other questions? Oh, last thing I do is let's all take in a deep breath. Let it all out. Buzz furiously. Let it all out of our system. Buzz furiously again. I don't think that was fast enough. All right. We're good? We've all buzzed? All right. Let's get into question 1. 2024 NJCL Certamen. Welcome to the Novice Division round 3. Toss-up number 1.
Closing.
Okay. Toss-up number 1. What mythological woman helped the hero she loved murder?
B3. Yeah.
Incorrect.
A3.
That is correct. Murder her half-brother, navigate a labyrinth, and escape Crete. Bonus 1. What mythological woman, the daughter of the Spartan king Icarius, exploited her cunning to keep a horde of suitors at bay until her husband could return from the Trojan War? Novice is correct. B2. What mythological woman sent her daughter to Aulis to marry Achilles, only to learn that the same daughter was sacrificed instead? I'm sorry, this is her mother claiming Nestor we were looking for. 15 points on question number 1. Toss up for all teams. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the with. B1.
So Leona Scalesto.
Incorrect. A2. Incorrect. I will complete for C2. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the wicked lions into Latin. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the wicked lions into Latin. I have read it twice. C4.
Cum scelestus leo.
All answers are on the right track, but I needed ablative plural, so leonidus scelestis. With or without? So, nice effort. No points on question 2. Toss up number 3 for all teams. What governor of Hispania Tarta? A4.
Galba.
Correct. Hispania Tartamensis seized power upon Nero's death in 68 AD and was the first of 4 emperors who ruled during the tumultuous period between the Julio-Claudian and Flavian dynasties. Bonus 1. What governor of Lusitania succeeded Galba and ruled from January to April 69 AD?
Otho.
That's correct. B2. Galba may have made a strategic mistake by not adopting what popular commander in Upper Germany, who had previously defeated the rebellion of Julius Vindex at Vesontio in 68 AD. Galba may have made a strategic mistake by not adopting what popular commander in Upper Germany. This was Virginius Rufus. That's 15 points on question 2. All right, toss a poll. What is the Latin term for the meal which typically
A2.
Incorrect. Seeing no buzzers. Well, that's good. What is the Latin term for the meal which typically preceded meridiatio or nap time?
B4.
That's correct. And consisted of cold leftovers from last night's cana to satisfy midday hunger. Bonus 1. When would a Roman eat yentaculum? Often simple bread with salt or dipped in wine.
In the morning.
Correct. Bonus 2. What is the Latin term for the course in a Roman cana, which in English is called an appetizer?
What is it? Can I defer to people?
Antecana is fine. Gustatio and promosis. Alright. That's 20 points on question 4. Indeed. Toss up number 5 for all teams. Who, although chosen first as the captain of the Argo, let Jason keep the job out of respect and because he preferred to focus on his labors?
A4.
Heracles.
Heracles is correct. Bonus 1. Heracles left the Argo to search for what missing young Argonauts? Hylas is correct. Bonus 2. What had happened to Hylas? Can you be more specific? I'll take that. I had nymphs, but I think individual nymphs were All right, 20 points on question 5. All right, after a little tabulation, let's get our first score test.
Team A has 50 points, Team B has 20 points, and Team C has yet to score.
Sounds like we have a couple of people. Careful with the camera. Thanks, everyone. Is this our third?
Yeah.
What's the call?
I misread it. Plus, I was checking the academic.
All right, if you please take your seat quickly with your name tag.
And my phone? Is that cat?
That's all right. We're all here now. Let's get settled. Is our any electronic devices?
I have it
on
on
top?
fast.
All right. As long as you can attest you weren't attempting to watch another round of the live stream or anything. All right. So let's all take one more deep breath, settle ourselves, and get into toss-up number 6. All right, toss-up 6 for all teams. Quid anglice significat sumo?
B1,
We are.
Incorrect. A2. Incorrect. I will finish for C2. Quid anglice significat sumo? Quid anglice significat sumo?
C4,
I am.
Cannot take that. So sumo is a different verb that means to take. Take or that's where assume. No points on question 6. Do you have a minute to get some blank paper? Thanks a lot. Have a piece to look. Looks like. Papered up. There we go. Toss up number 7. Consider the following list of words about enslaved people in ancient Rome: fugitius, vicarius, libertus, peculium, haedagogus. Which of those words refer to a formerly enslaved?
A4,
Libertus is correct. Enslaved person who has been freed. Bonus 1 for Team A. Which of the words fugitius, vicarius, libertus, peculium, haedagogus refer to the property enslaved people were sometimes allowed to hold at their owner's discretion? Fugitius, vicarius, libertus, peculium, haedagogus. Peculium is correct. B2. Which of the words fugitius, vicarius, libertus, peculium, haedagogus refer to a person who was enslaved by someone who was themselves enslaved? That's correct. 20 points on question 7. Toss up 8 for all teams. Give an antonym of the Latin noun hostis.
A2,
This is correct. Hostis, which means enemy. B1. Give a Latin noun that means guest. Hostis is correct. B2. Give a Latin noun that means spouse. Martus. That's 20 points. Toss up 9 for all teams. Tennessee borders 8 different states. Which of these bordering states has the Latin motto Regna?
A2,
Correct. Regna populus. It's time for the visual question. You now have 5 5 seconds to inspect the visual. You are looking at the state seals of 4 other states with a word in their Latin mottos removed. What shared Latin word has been removed from the mottos in images A and B? Correct. Bonus 2. What shared Latin verb form has been removed from the mottos in images C and D? What shared Latin verb form has been removed from the mottos in images C and D? The answer, please. Esto is correct. That's 20 points on question 9. Will you please show the audience the beautiful visual? Ooh. Ah. You may keep your spoils. All right. Toss up number 10 for all teams. What mythological man, while searching for his abducted sister,
A3.
correct, founded the Greek city of Thebes? B1. What first king of Athens was said to have been born from the earth and to have taught the Athenians about marriage? What first king of Athens was said to have been born from the earth and to have taught the Athenians about marriage? Answer, please.
Defer to A3.
Answer. Time. All right, that's K-Cross. And bonus 2. What mythological man founded Sparta, naming the city after his wife? Answer, please. Good guess. This is Lacedaemon. All right, that's 10 questions. Let's get a score check.
Team A has 120, Team B has 20, and Team C has yet to score.
All right, great work, everyone. Let's please quickly exit. And we'll get on to the back half of the round. Still plenty of points left in round 3 in the prelims. Remember, every point matters for your semifinal standings. All right. Toss-up number 11 for all teams. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Marcus Lucio epistulam scripts. B4.
Marcus wrote a letter to Jesus.
Correct. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Pueri pontem transflumen aedificavant. Pueri pontem transflumen aedificavant.
Boys are building a great cross the river.
Correct. Bonus 2. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Turba quator horas orationem audivit.
Listen to Jesus speech for 4 hours.
The crowd listened to his speech for 4 hours.
Correct. 20 points on question 11. Toss up 12 for all teams. Using the Latin noun res, give the form of matter.
B1.
Right?
Incorrect. Seeing no other buzzes, I will finish the question. Using the Latin noun res, give the form of matter in the following sentence. The Senate heard an important...
A2.
That is correct. Heard an important matter in their meeting. Bonus 1. Continuing to use res, translate its form in this sentence. The king is occupied with weighty matters. Rebus is correct. B2. And still with res, translate its form in this sentence. The beginnings of all things are strong. Rebus is correct. 20 points on question 12. Toss-up 13 for all teams. What mythical creatures are said to have been descendants of Ixion and Nephilim?
B2.
The centaurs?
Correct, and Nephilim famously fought the Lapiths and were half human, half horse. Bonus 1. What couple's wedding erupted into battle when the centaurs tried to kidnap the Lapith women who were in attendance?
Can you repeat?
What couple's wedding erupted into battle when the centaurs tried to kidnap the Lapith women who were in attendance? I need an answer.
Heretics and Diaphora.
Good guess, this is Pirithos and Laudamia. Bonus 2.
Well, just a minor correction. It should be Hercules and
Hippolyta. Yeah. Answer. Okay. Bonus 2. What centaur was known for mentoring heroes such as Achilles, Asclepius, and Jason?
Chiron.
That's correct. 15 points on question 13. Toss-up 14 for all teams. What type of living organism is grown and cultivated in the process called arboriculture?
A1.
Incorrect.
B4.
Trees.
Trees. Trees themselves. All right. Bonus 1. Native to the eastern U.S. from Maine to Mississippi, native to the eastern U.S. from Maine to Mississippi, and given that quercus means oak, in what environment would you expect to find Quercus montana based on its scientific name? No. Bonus 2. A smaller oak found in the southern Rocky Mountains is the Quercus undulata. Based on your knowledge of Latin vocabulary, what shape do the leaves on a Quercus undulata have? Maybe is correct. That is 20 points on question 14. Toss up 15 for all teams. What man's son-in-law, Octavius Mamilius, led the Latin League at Lake?
B1.
Hercules Regulus.
Correct. At Lake Regulus, supporting his campaign to reclaim the throne he had lost as the last king of Rome. Bonus 1. Who was the Roman dictator at Lake Regulus?
Albinus.
Close. This is Postumius Albus. Bonus 2. What event occurred for the first time just a few years after Lake Regulus in 494 BC and traditionally happened 5 total times throughout Roman history?
Succession of the plagues.
Succession of the plagues is correct. 15 points on 15. Let's get our anti-penultimate score check.
All right. Team A has 140. Team B has 90, and Team C has yet to score.
Yes! Great work, everyone. 5 questions, 100 points left. Let's do our best.
Those excellent. Quick and
Hatch sequence. Toss up 16 for all teams. Listen carefully to the following fable, which I will read twice, that involves a spelunca, or cave, and sandalia, or sandals. Then responde latine to the questions that follow. Femina, quella miseram prope speluncam spectat. Quella lacrima, meam pecuniam in hac spelunca amisi. Femina, quod spelunca est sordida, sandalia deponent, et pecuniam in spelunca quaerit, sed non invenit. Ubi e spelunca venit, neque puellam, neque sandalia vidit. I will repeat, and remember, responde latine. Femina, puellam miseram prope speluncam spectat. Quella lacrima, meam pecuniam in hac spelunca amisi. Femina, quod spelunca est sordida, sandalia deponent, et pecuniam in spelunca quaerit, sed non invenit. Ubi espelunca venit, neque prelam, neque sandalia vident. The question, quis
A2.
correct. Quis lacrimat quod pecuniam suam amisit. Bonus one. Cur deponit femina sandalia sua? Cur deponit femina sandalia sua? Correct. Quod spelunca est solida. Bonus two. Quid invenit femina in spelunca? Wait, femina quod spelunca est solida sandalia deponit et pecuniam in spelunca quaerit, sed non invenit. Answer please. Nico's good. Nothing indicated. Alright, 20 points on question 16. Toss up 17 for all teams. What English word derived from a Latin verb that means to feel is defined as either a punishment assigned to a defendant?
B3.
Answer please.
Conviction.
Incorrect.
A1.
Answer please. No answer.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Repeat procedure. What English word derived from a Latin verb that means to feel is defined as either a punishment assigned to a defendant found guilty by a court, or a unit of writing that conveys a statement, question, exclamation, or demand?
C3.
Guilty?
Sorry, this is sentence. Two types of sentence. So no points on question 17. Toss up 18. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Vila nautarum locua semper est.
A2.
The house of the sailors is always empty.
Correct. Bonus one. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Claudia medicam visitavit, quod manum vulnera verat. Claudia medicam visitavit, quod manum vulnera verat. Answer please.
Claudia visited the doctor because her hand had been hurt.
On the right track is an active sentence because she had hurt her hand. So that's all correct. Bonus two. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Magistrae discipulos discere volunt. Magistrae discipulos discere volunt.
The teachers want to teach the students.
Oh, was that your?
Yeah.
One more time?
The teachers want to teach the students.
Close. The teachers want the students to learn. Discere is the learn. That's all right. That's 10 points on question 18. Some tricky translations. All right. Toss up 19 for all teams. Responde aut Anglice aut Latine. Quod capita cerbero sunt.
A3.
That is correct. Cerbero sunt. Responde aut Anglice aut Latine. Quod oculos cuclops habet. One. B2. Responde aut Anglice aut Latine. Quod manus priareo sunt. That is correct. All right, that's 20 points on question 19. Let's get our score check going into the final question.
Team A has 190 points, Team B has 90 points, and Team C has yet to score.
Good for the case!
Nice work, everyone. All right, last question. Toss-up 20 for all teams. What tribune had originally proposed citizenship for...
B1,
Ever use rounders?
Incorrect.
A4,
Incorrect.
C3,
Final stand.
I need a specific one. This is Gaius Gracchus. Had originally proposed citizenship for Italian tribes in 122 BC, building on land reform plans introduced by his older brother Tiberius. All right, so no points on question 20. So let's hear that final score.
final score, Team A has 190, Team B has 90, and Team C will be scoring next time.
Great work, everyone, not just in this round, but in all previous rounds. Best of luck with the rest of your convention. And